Welcome back to Timberborn. Alright, so, well, the food area, pretty much, no changes really. Should be good to go. If I need something more, because they run out of something, I'll just, you know, tack it on the rest of the platforms, but I'm not too worried about it. So what we're going to move forward to now is the tree area. So my plan is to kind of do using the same kind of grid structure stuff that I did for the water and the farming area. I'm gonna like essentially make that same thing over here in the tree area. Same spacing, just so I can fill out the whole area and, you know, all the good stuff. I just realized I'm not gonna... All those extra trees are growing. I don't want it to. Because I'm trying to get rid of these, Actually, I should probably just tell them to stop replanting this whole thing so they can get it picked off and be done with. Because the only other thing we're going to get now is I need to, like, clear out some of the trees and get more gatherers over here for this metal so we can get all of this taken down. And I can blow the platform off, so I get to that. And I need to tear up all these berry bushes, which we have a... I did a berry farm, right? Okay, whew. Almost... Jesus, okay, I didn't think I almost had that for a second. So, that'll be the berry farm. We'll tear this out. Ma'am, Man, I just... It's like last episode I moved all these over here, so they're out of the way, and now they're in the way again. And I guess I could put them here, which they'll have to be moved again if they are here. Oh boy. I can't do nothing correct, I guess. Well, we'll go ahead and transport those over. Oh yeah, that. Because I need to get this area kind of finished up, actually. Because I need to get the wall segments set up for where the wall's going to be so I can actually build the district around it. So I am probably going to build the first 2 layers of those, which I should probably have them stop building this so they don't use all of my logs so I can get this pre-planning done. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'm gonna get the area planned out and everything. That's not what I want. I'm gonna get this wall set up, area planned out, probably move some of the stuff back, get some of the old tree things tore up, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, well, getting some progress done here. They are currently we are waiting, can't talk at all, waiting on the metal to get taken down. Because that's really the only thing that's going to be keeping us slow. But they are chugging along. I've put a ton of flags so they can go ahead and get it all picked up and taken care of. So we should have that all done here pretty shortly, realistically. It shouldn't take too much time. I'm just kind of plastering down all of the other stuff for all the trees and everything that we're going to do, and then we should be pretty good. I'll just have to take down this tree farm, which I'm going to wait. Same thing with this one. I'm going to wait a little bit until we get a little bit of these planted, so at least we can have a rotation on those crops, trees, whatever. I am going to re-put the tapper shack down, because I don't think there's any other tree that we need, right? It's just pine for pine resin. Obviously the mangroves are over there for the food. But yeah, realistically, we should be pretty good. I'll just need to make sure I put a nice area of pine resin down. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wood storage, you know, up here in this area along the inner part, just so we don't have to worry about them needing to get logs and run like all the way down here, because putting the storage down here would just not be worth the time. So I'm going to continue on, get more of this built up, because it did take a lot of logs to actually build this little this little section right here. Like, that actually did take a very sad amount of wood. So hopefully we can get the wood production going real fast, because tearing this down and rebuilding it, I'll have to make sure I have enough wood storage for that. Ugh. Because that's the thing that scares me the most, is moving the wall over. Kind of sucks for this side. It's going to be a little awkward, but it'll do, it'll do. We'll get it figured out. So I'm going to try and get this metal deposit taken care of and let them kind of build this out. Well, we're almost there. So close. Just a little bit more metal and we'll be good to go to blow out the rest of this platform. Get all this pathway figured out, but I'm already out of wood again. So that sucks. But that's why we're redoing all of the wood construction anyway. Because I'm going to have to build off the wood before I can fix this whole wall. Then again, I'll get a lot back once I actually tear the other section out. So, you know. It happens, it happens. I did go ahead and clean up a little bit of this area, which actually I need to actually do this. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because now I can put the thing for the platform here. Perfect. Alright. So yes, very good. So it's coming along pretty well, pretty well. I actually don't know what that's even there for anymore, so I guess I will demo that anyway, just because. Then we can get rid of that weird platform. Because I'm trying to get the, what do you call it? The bridges up and running. It became a bad tide, and I completely forgot to switch the gates over and do that. So I filled this entire area with bad water and oops, killed a bunch of plants, and then now we can't pump water. So that's unfortunate. And I'm not sure. I guess I just don't have enough. Oh, I moved the breeding pods and made advanced ones instead. Yeah, that is using up so much extract, actually. Actually, you know, let's change these to robot workers and see if that can help it any more. It's either that or I need more haulers. I'm not sure. It's either that or I need to go ahead and stop using this and build up the one that's over here. Or actually do the building for it. Because if I can fix and finagle this up, they don't have to bring that bad water all across the entire map. So I might do that as a little side project while I wait on my wood to fill up, because I can just use whatchamacallits for this. Use terrain. Just make a nice little terrain area, which this should all be symmetrical, so I could just start with this area and just be like, yep. Actually, no, I should probably do it like that, because I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, I could just do something like that. Turn this whole square into a place. for all the water, which I think I will do that while I wait. Because now that we're tragically low on wood, actually I didn't even set the cutting area for this, did I? I did not. Or at least half of it I didn't set the cutting area for. Alright. I mean, it's kind of starting to come together. The way this platform area is going to work. So, it'll look nice. Ah, you know, if I was really smart, I'd start building the actual houses and use the houses as supports for the flooring. Ooh. That would be really smart, but at the same time, ugh. That's so much more planning that has to go into it. As much as I kind of would like to do that, I mean, it'll really just save on space, because then I'll be able to put the houses and all the blocks together. Oh wait, hold on. Those crazy houses, how tall are those? Oh my god, they still fit under here. Ooh, that gives me an idea. Instead of maybe using these or any of these, I could just use the tall row houses. Oh, and I could line them like this. But I have to use that as a walkway. Ooh, I got ideas. That's a good thought. I like that. Perfect. Well, I'll get the rest of this set planned out, moved, get some wood storage back on me, and we'll see what's up in a minute. Well, the new storage is now built, so that helps. Nice. What is it? 5,700 logs. That's pretty good. I'm also working on a little power station for over here as well. Trees are growing pretty good. They're cutting them down, you know. Should stay pretty ahead of them. I don't know. All these grew really fast, so hopefully they'll be able to keep cutting them down. Then again, always having trees to cut is always nice too. And the wall's almost done on this side, and then I can start this side. That'll be fun. Actually, it'll be actually perfectly fine because I can just run a whole thing here. I'd figure out what to do for this side though. I mean, I guess I already have the stuff here and it can go around. I guess it doesn't matter that it runs over that, so we'll continue on. And then I'm kind of getting the rest of the platforms kind of splashed around in here, so we'll see how that goes. Getting the bridges taken care of, getting built, getting tore down, you know. All the fun stuff. So just a little bit longer and we can have, I think, most of this area done already. But I want to get some of that done too. I will say though, it does look very nice. It does look very nice. It doesn't seem like we got much else. Because I did set up those tapper shacks again too, so they can get that resin. Maybe I should have put a thing over here for resin. I don't know. Not 100% sure. I'm gonna try and get a power shaft and do some crazy weird stuff over here. Try and get this built to be all nice and pretty. Then I'll be able to start getting all this constructed for once with the old wolf farm. So it looks like this is gonna wrap up the end of the video after getting all of this nice project done, because this is really gonna help us build everything else, because it's gonna require so much wood to build these walls that I'm really not looking forward to that. Because that's going to be so much wood. Probably a lot of waiting too, if I'm going to be honest. Because I would just wait for the trees to grow and wait for them to build it, so might have a jump in cycles by the time I get done with the walls, because next video is going to be getting getting this area reconfigured. So getting all the hauling posts set up nice, getting all the builder sets set up all nice. I'm gonna probably do their own little power network area here. Probably put, you know, the medical beds back in here. Because what I think I might do is, well, I'm obviously gonna block up this water path over here. But it looks like for next time we're gonna work on the pumping station as well, because I need to get these pumps out of here. This whole thing needs to get out of here, so I can actually block it all up and, you know, do all the fun stuff for it. But that'll be all for next time. I will say it's pretty good, coming along real nice little quadrant to have, so